and welcome to the top 20 music videos uploaded to the almighty TATTV in 2024. So basically, I performed on and produced 40 music videos last year and uploaded them to the channel. This video is going to show you the top 20 most viewed of those videos in ascending orders. So it's going to be like a good old-fashioned chart countdown show, sort of stuff that Fluff Freeman used to do on Radio 1 back in the day. The older viewers will remember that well, I'm sure. So yeah, it's the 20 down to number 1. Stay with it if you can all the way to the end to see which was the most viewed video of the year. I'm going to provide a brief commentary on each of the video clips, giving you an idea of what my thoughts were when I was performing the music and producing it, or editing the video, or indeed my impressions after I made the video, sort of reflections on what could have gone better, what I liked, what I didn't like so much. So here we go, the top 20 music videos uploaded onto the almighty TATTV in 2024.
Give it to me, all your love, all your love. Give it to me, all your love, and I'll know,
At number 20, we have Give It To Me, originally performed by the Troggs in 1967. Now, my thoughts when I was making this video is that I'd like to sort of give it a more modern sound, upgrade it a bit in terms of the heaviness of the guitars, punch of the drums, add a guitar solo, basically that type of thing. Thoroughly enjoyed doing this one.
I hope you understand. I hope you understand.
At number 19 we have Lucky Man, originally released by The Verve in 1997. Now this is probably one of my personal favourite videos that I made in 2024. The fact that it's number 19 in the ranking shows that personal preference and the viewer preference aren't necessarily the same thing, but I was really pleased with this one. I was pleased with the performance on the track, and I was pleased with the way the video came out as well. At number 18 we have Shalala, a Manfred Mann hit from 1965, with of course the wonderful Paul Jones on lead vocals. This was just great fun to do, and I was quite pleased with the way I got the organ double tracked to give it the sound that Manfred Mann got on the single, or as near to it as I could get.
Well, shake it up, baby, twist and shout, come on.
At number 17 is Twist and Shout, probably most famously performed by the Beatles in the early 60s, but there was a great version by the Isley Brothers as well, which is the way I sort of pushed my version towards. I mean, everyone's copied the Beatles version and I couldn't do that. Their version's fantastic, so I thought I'll give it a little twist of my own, get a bit of that Isley Brothers vibe into it. And again, this one was great fun to do. I was pleased with the way the video came out and the music.
Hey, look at here, just wait and see. Worked hard and saved my dough. Buy that car I've been wanting so. Get me that girl, we'll go round and round. Look real sharp with the flat top down. Right, I'm dreaming and I'm thinking to myself, it comes true, man. Wow, that's something else.
At number 16, we've got Eddie Cochran's Something Else. I absolutely love his stuff, I really do. And I think it lends itself really well to sort of beefing up and giving some power guitars. It's timeless music, it really is. I enjoyed playing it back in the 80s in a rock band. Loved it. At number 15, I Only Want to Be With You, most famously performed in the UK by Dusty Springfield in 1964. I'm pleased with the video on this one. I wish I'd sung it in a slightly higher key in retrospect, but I'm very happy with the double guitar solo. that came off well. At number 14, Yes I Will, performed by the Hollies in 1965. Now, I approached this with some trepidation. I mean, who wouldn't, doing a Hollies cover? Their harmonies are unbeatable. I've had a good go at it, but you can never beat the original. But I'm happy with what I got out of this one. I'm happy with the performance, and I'm particularly happy with getting the 12-string guitar sound, which I don't have a 12-string, so I had to double track it, playing it in octaves. But I was pleased with the way that came out.
Dry glove. Oh, when you bite your lip, it's a reaction to love. Here she comes again when she's dancing with the starry sky.
At number 13, My Best Friend's Girl by The Cars, first released in 1978. One of my all-time favourite songs. I love it. Again, some trepidation when you're approaching a classic like this, but I decided to go for it, tweak up the guitars a bit to give it a heavier sound, and yeah, I'm really pleased with the way this one came out. It's one of my personal favourite videos of the year.
Well, the kids are all hopped up and ready to go. They're ready to go now, they're not so but they're going to the disc, take a go-go. But she...
Number 12, Sheena is a punk rocker from the Ramones in 1977, I think it was. I just love the Ramones. I just love their couldn't give a stuff attitude to music. It's just brilliant. It's just driving hard music, and I really enjoyed doing this one. Video and musically, it's one of the ones I'm pleased with.
On the streetcar or in the cafe, all of the evening and most of the day, my mind is in a maze, what can I do?
At number 11, A Picture of You, released famously by Joe Brown and the Brothers in 1962 in the UK. Now, this one again I approached with a bit of trepidation. I haven't quite done a song like this before, but it came out okay actually. In fact, I was quite pleased with the backing vocals on this one. But yeah, enjoyed doing this.
Well, my baby's number one, but I'm gonna dance it to your boy. And the house will be shaking from my bare feet slapping on the floor. When you hear the music, you can't sit still. If your brother won't rock, then you sit.
So, we go into the top 10 with another Eddie Cochran number. This time, it's Come On Everybody, one of my favourites of his. I used to perform it in a rock band back in the 80s as well. Really pleased with this video, fun to do. Ramped up the distortion on the guitars because Eddie Cochran's songs lend themselves to that.
On the 45.
At number 9, it's Corner Shop's Brimful of Asha from 1998. Now, I've got a personal interest in this because I absolutely love Hindi cinema and I love the playback singers from that, like Asha Bhosle. So this song has a sort of personal interest for me. I was really pleased with the way this one came out, very pleased with the video, glad I could get some Indian elements into it. So yeah, enjoyed this one.
Well, come on, baby, let's move it and groove it. Well, shake it, baby, shake it, honey, please don't lose it. The rhythm gets
At number 8, it's Move It from Cliff Richard and the Shadows, back from 1958. With this one, I can't really sing like Cliff, so I decided to give it a slightly Elvis type of approach, given that Cliff was and is a great Elvis fan. Really enjoyed doing the Hank Marvin type guitar on this one, and I was really pleased with the sound of it as well. I thought the sound on this one sounded great.
She was so fine, like a flamingo, a crimson dress that clings so tight. She's out of reach and out of sight. When she walks by, she brightens up the neighborhood.
At number 7, it's another Manfred Mann number, Pretty Flamingo from 1966, an absolutely cracking tune. I love doing the Manfred Mann numbers because I can put that stupid drawn-on beard, and it's just part of the fun. Love doing this one anyway.
Ain't it good? Ain't it right that you are with me here tonight? The music's there, our bodies swaying time. Touching you, so warm and tender. Lord, I feel such a sweet surrender.
At number 6, Andy Kim's Rock Me Gently from 1974. Now, this again is one of my favourite songs of all time, and it's one of my favourite music videos that I made in the year. I approached this with a bit of trepidation because it's quite a big number and it's quite a big production, the original. And there's that clavichord solo in the middle, which I didn't quite know how to manage, but I came up with my own arrangement of that. Out of interest, I sang this one early in the morning to get that gravelly Andy Kim type vocal, but yeah, I was really pleased with this one.
And if I ever lose my eyes, if my colours all run dry, yes, if I ever lose my eyes, oh, I won't have to cry.
At number 5, Cat Stevens' Moonshadow from 1971. This is probably the video I'm least happy with. I felt the vocal could be better. I felt the video could be better. But it got viewed in numbers, and for that I'm very grateful.
I listen to the wind, to the wind.
At number 4, it's another Cat Stevens number, The Wind, from his 1971 Teaser and the Firecat album. I was really happy with this one because it's simple, it's stripped down, just 2 acoustic guitars and the vocal, and it was a refreshing change to have something straightforward like that, and lots of you viewed it, which is wonderful.
And when the stars are shining brightly in the blue sky, I'll make a wish, send to heaven and make you wanna cry. The tears of joy for all the pleasures and the certainty that we're surrounded by the comfort and protection of the highest hours in lonely hours. The tears devour you.
At number 3, it's Savage Garden's Truly Madly Deeply from 1997. Now, this is another one I approach with trepidation because it's such a beautiful song and the original vocal is so good. I was really pleased with the backing on this. I'm happy with the video, but I feel that I should have sung with a little bit more confidence. I'm not quite used to singing in that high register, so I think I could have been a bit more confident in singing it, but overall I'm pleased with it, and loads of you have watched it and are still watching it actually.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, live with you. There's a way everybody say to do each and every little thing. But what does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got, hey baby.
At number 2, it was my first attempt to cover a Bee Gees number, To Love Somebody, one of their very early hits from the year of 67, I think it was. Now, nobody can sound like the Bee Gees. Well, if you can, you're lucky. I can't, so I had to do my own take on it. But I was pleased with this. I just decided to make it sound like me, not try and sound like the Bee Gees, just do the beautiful song, the credit it deserves. And loads of you watched it as well, which is wonderful.
Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real. Words of love you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you.
Now, at number 1, by a country mile, it's my cover of Buddy Holly's Words of Love. This is easily the most viewed video the channel's ever done, which I'm quite surprised at actually. When I made it, it didn't feel better than anything else I'd made, but the viewers seem to have flocked to this one, so I'm very, very grateful for that. I remember struggling a bit with the guitar break on this because it's got a tricky sort of switch on it. You have to switch your fingers around in a slightly awkward way, which I had to rehearse that a bit, but got there in the end, and thank goodness loads of you liked it. So there we have it, the top 20 music uploads onto the almighty TATTV in 2024. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on each of the tracks as well. Rest assured there's going to be a shed load of music videos this year. I've got so many planned. I love doing them. Hope you come along for the journey with me. Cheers.
Well, come on guys, we'll go out tonight. We should find a club alright, where girls are willing to take a chance and join us in the winners dance. We'll do the Milkbar milkshake. We'll do the Milkbar milkshake. We'll do the Milkbar milkshake. We'll do the Milkbar milkshake all night